performance from your team?
Yeah, we had credit to them. They played really well, did themselves proud. But I thought we had a couple of chances first half after we'd got took the lead. But apart from that, I thought we were pretty comfortable. We knew they'd pass it. You know, we tried a 4-4-2, which doesn't suit us too often. We thought we'd try it today. Once we sort of got back to the second half, once we changed the system a little bit, I thought we controlled it. Just good to get through. It was a job well done. I always want them to be better, but we'll take a good 3 now.
And obviously 1-0 for a long part of the game, but I imagine you were always confident that you.
Well, you know, they hit the post in literally from us scoring, which just poor defending on a couple of areas. I thought Sido should have got a lot tighter, and lads got a free header in the box. Fortunately, it didn't come back to bite us. You know, then the lads hit a good free kick that Scotty's made a decent save from. I thought the attitude was decent enough. I felt if we'd have just really gone for it, I think we could have made it a lot easier. But you know, credit to them, they kept passing, kept playing, and did non-league football in Yate Town proud.
The introduction of Chris Zabrowski for you towards the end seemed to have the desired effect.
Yeah, like I said, when I picked a strong team. You know, that 11 that started will all play games regularly this season, and we managed to give Jermaine a breather because he's been kicked all over the place all season. He needed just a breather this week. Stevie Elliott didn't train for 2 or 3 days in sort of Thursday, Friday, so he didn't even come onto the bench. It just shows we've got a decent side, and obviously, you know, when we've got 4 decent attacking options alongside Rowe as well, if you like, where we have got goals in us.
So 1 win now away from the 3rd round. What will you be looking for when your name comes out the hat tomorrow? I'll be at a game somewhere, no doubt. We're going to watch Burton tomorrow, so I'll have a look at them. Home side, you always want home side. Obviously, if you can get something against non-league, you're always happy. But I don't know how many non-league teams are left, but there'll certainly be a few. We've got a busy month, we've got a tough month, and we'll be concentrating on our league games now. Thanks, Mark.
Mark, overall, has satisfied you?
Yeah, well, you know, potential banana skin, and we've overcome it. You know, we played some decent stuff at times that we always had more gears to step up to. But I felt, you know, after bar 5 minutes when they had a little. We were not rattled a little bit where they had a couple of chances that I wasn't best pleased with. I felt we limited them to very few opportunities. But like I said, they kept playing, they kept trying to pass the ball, and they can take massive credit in that.
They can take massive credit, but generally speaking, did you usually feel you were in control?
Yeah, I mean the early goal helps, you know, and I thought we had a few good chances to make it 2 or 3 after they had sort of the one at the post and the free kick. But you know, 1-0 it can still be on a knife edge. But fortunately we got great set piece delivery where their keepers made a lot of good saves today, and fair play to him for that. Fortunately enough, Billy stuck in another decent delivery, and Mo's edited him well, and then that has put the game to bed. And I think we've wasted a few opportunities, you know, to make it 3 and 4, but finally got the one at the end just to round it off.
Billy Jones's deliveries are certainly proving really good from goals.
Yeah. Neil works. Neil and Billy do a lot of work with his deliveries, and you've got to get the players attacking the ball, and they did that.
And you made a change at half time, brought Marlon on. What was the thinking behind that?
Lawson jarred his knee in the first half, and it wasn't tactical. It was I had to do it. He couldn't carry on. He hurt his knee, so we'll have to see how he comes out of the game tomorrow.
You mentioned Stevie Elliott took a knock in training. Is he going to be?
No, he didn't take a knock. I gave him a couple of days off. We played last Saturday at home, and he was to report back in Thursday with a view to just having a couple of days. He's played all of our games, all of our minutes this season. But Wednesday he went down with a sickness bug. Couldn't come in Thursday. Came in yesterday, and he was going to be on the bench, but he didn't look right. He didn't look strong. He looked quite weak and still and still playing him up. So he's worked in the gym with Jason Murphy this morning along with Darren Carter. And it just meant Baggs, who was then drafted onto the bench, he phoned up Wes this morning at 10 o'clock saying he'd gone down with the same bug. So Giants was then back on the bench, and we'll have to see everybody over the next couple of days.
And too early to know whether Steve Elliott and Darren Carter will be fit for Tuesday?
Oh, they'll be fit and available, yeah.
And when you look back on the game, a number of chances, would you have rather scored more goals?
Of course I would, but they didn't deserve any more than 3 put past them, if you like. They had to work hard for it. They kept trying to play. It's always great when you score goals, but it's never nice for the other team. They probably deserved no more than a 3-0, in terms of, they don't want to get a pasting, and I didn't think they deserved a pasting. So I'm happy with 3. Sometimes you have to take what you get, and we just move on quickly.